everyone, welcome to my channel. Before watching this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Now let's start this video. What to do after a maritime accident? Many different situations can be classified as maritime accident. Depending on the circumstance, claims may stem from events such as boating accident and then injuries on cruise ship, accident involving seamen and other maritime workers. This accident can occur at sea or on vessel, offshore oil rigs, and etc. On land includes of at harbors, docks, and etc. What you should do after a maritime accident depends very much on what and whether you were injured as a passenger or as a worker. Regardless of these stages, however, maritime workers and passengers alike should never underestimate the importance of hiring an attorney if they have been injured at sea. Were you injured while working at sea? Depending on the type of maritime work you do, you may have several options for recovering compensation. First, the Merchant Marine Act, or also known as the Jones Act, provides maritime workers the right to sue for recovery of damage related to an employer's negligence. Second, Longshore and Harbor Workers Compensation Act, or LHWCA, provides federal workers' compensation benefits to those employed in the constructions, maintenance, and loading and unloading of ships, or among other employees. Filing suit for a maritime accident under the Jones Act is very different from what longshore and harbor workers have to do file for workers' comp under the LHWCA. However, some of the initial steps are broadly the same. First, seek medical attention. Your health should be your first priority after any workplace accident. For workers out to sea, this may involve getting first aid until the vessels arrive at port, followed by transportation to the hospital. In emergency situations, the United States Coast Guard may be able to render assistance to a worker who needs urgent care beyond what can be provided on the ship. If you are working on the docks, at the pier, or another workplace that adjoins navigable waters, you should call 911 as soon as possible if you suffer serious or life-threatening injuries. In the event of a less serious injury, you can transport yourself to the emergency room or have a co-worker or supervisor take you. Second, notify your employer. Both the Jones Act and the LHWCA have very stringent requirements for reporting an on-the-job accident or injury. Seamen have only 7 days to report the accident to their employer. Longshore and harbor workers must complete and submit from LS 201 to their employer no later than 30 days after the accident. If possible, you should report your injury as soon as you can. Doing so reduces the likelihood that your employer and/or the insurance carrier will dispute your claim. Third, document at the accident and your injuries. The success of your lawsuit under the Jones Act is contingent on your ability to prove A. that your employer was at fault for your injuries, and B. these injuries resulted in damage. With this in mind, you need strong evidence of your employer's negligence and the effect thereof. Potential evidence in your claim may include photographs of a slippery deck, damaged rigging, and other dangerous conditions or faulty equipment that caused the accident. Statement from witness, or typically co-workers and/or passengers who saw the accident. medical records that document the nature and extent of your injuries. You should keep all doctors' appointments and maintain a log of the symptoms and impairments you experience as a result of the accident. Bills, invoices, and other documentary evidence of expenses stemming from the maritime accident. Evidence of an employer's negligence or wrongdoing typically does not last long on a seafaring vessel. It is crucial to collect as much proof as you can, both while you are at sea and once you are back on dry land. The need for longshore and harbor workers to collect the same type of evidence is less urgent, as the LHWCA is similar to the other state and federal workers' compensation program in that it operates on a no-fault basis. However, documentation of the condition that led to the accident and your injuries can be helpful for establishing that your claim is work-related and that you are therefore entitled to benefits. Fourth, speak to an attorney. No matter your occupation, it's crucial to contact a maritime accident attorney as soon as possible before proceeding with your claim. This is especially true for seamen who often face a number of obstacles before they can obtain fair compensation. In spite of the no-result scheme, longshore and harbor workers are not guaranteed benefits. A knowledgeable lawyer can help you file a claim, dispute any denials, and represent you if your case goes to court. Your attorney can also advise you of additional legal options and may have if a negligent third party contribute to the accident. Were you injured as a passenger on a boat? Most boating accidents occur in waters governed by the state of Texas. As such, the majority of boat accident claims fall under the Pure 5 of state personal injury law. However, maritime law may apply if the accident occurred 9 miles off the Gulf Coast or in areas designed as navigable waters by the federal government. For the passengers of cruise ships, pleasure boats, and other passenger vessels, the procedures for filing an accident claim is the same whether state or maritime law is enforced. Steps you should take after a maritime accident include: first, get help. If someone is injured on the water, the first priority is to get the shore as soon as safely as possible. This can be achieved by the person or crew in control of the boat with the help of another vessel and or through the assistance of local law enforcement or the Coast Guard. Second, seek medical attention. Passengers on cruise ship may find themselves in the unenviable position of having to receive care from the medical staff on board the ship. Cruise ship doctors may limited supplies and, in some cases, minimal training in emergency medicine, making the sick bay a far from ideal place for treatment of a serious injury. However, even basic medical care is better than no care at all, and the staff and crew can work out how to get you to the hospital on land. If you are injured in maritime accident closer to the shore, call 911 or have someone in your party do the same. Paramedics will take you to the emergency room promptly for treatment of your injuries. Third, document the accident. While you are waiting to get assistance on shore, take the time to gather information that may be pertinent to your maritime accident claim. Some of the steps you should take include photographing dangerous condition on an or damage to the vessel, taking notes or pictures of the condition on the waters, including weather, light, etc. when the accident occurred, speaking to witnesses who saw you get hurt. 4. Contact an attorney. Hiring an attorney has a number of benefits. one of the most important of which is the confidence that your claim will be filed with the correct court. Okay everyone, that's all this article today. Thank you so much for watching this video. Until the next one, bye bye.